accent. Way at the back with the poofy. Yes.
What do you think to the new series of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh.
It's extreme!
Evil!
Don't watch it!
It's different. I can't say too much bad about it, because I might actually be close friends with the guy writing the dub.
Dueling Monkey. Main character actually is a dueling monkey.
Really?
About as close as you can get.
It's basically Shady isn't here, because then we could actually...
In space!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Zeal, I've seen it. I'm not going to diss the show, because I honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, I don't like to be like, this sucks. I mean, aspects of it might not be that great, but I think the show and the whole universe in general is great, because it speaks to like the values of friendship and supporting each other. Why does that make people laugh? I'm a big supporter of the whole friendship thing. I made my own friendship symbol at every convention with my friends, and I plan to do it again this year at Alcon. So yeah, absolutely. And Zeal, I'm sure, is no different. I've seen a few episodes. I don't know what was happening. Like, it seems to be like a completely different, like, I don't know, it doesn't even feel like it's set in the same world as the other ones. I don't know. It's like there's a big thing about like AR, like augmented reality, and I'm sure that's there because of 3D technology being a big deal. And I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me as much. I like the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a show where there was a mystery involving, I mean, obviously Astral is like their equivalent of Yami, but I like that there was a mystery involving this character who was like genuinely fascinating to me. It was mysterious, and it all tied into this ancient like legend and like this game that everything felt like it was like the opposite of Lost, because you knew everything was going to be wrapped up at the end. It was just great to me, because it was like, it was Egyptian like lore and everything, and it felt very real. And I look at Zeal and I don't recognize anything in that show.
At least they didn't all die in the end.
Huh?
At least they didn't find out.
You just spoiled Lost for everybody. Oh my God! Yes. Hexadecimal. Yes. That's awesome. That's not Harley Quinn. Oh my God! But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zeal, I don't think I'll be watching it.
Me neither.
I mean, I'm not saying it sucks, but I just don't interested. Yes.
Is there any upcoming episodes that you will look forward to doing, such as you think would be a great episode to make fun of?
I'm really looking forward to the Battle City Finals in general. I'm looking forward to, and I've done this scene many times. I've probably done this in front of you guys already, but the bit where Joey dies. Do you guys know which scene I'm referring to? Because it's like in Melvin, Yami Marek versus Joey. Final turn, Joey falls down, dead essentially, as far as the characters are concerned. Not in the dub.
In the Japanese.
In the Japanese version, Japanese version, they say his heart stopped. Big deal, I mean, I'm not saying it's a big deal, I'm saying it's a big deal. And I kind of want to be like, when that happens, Yugi's like, oh, he's fine. You wuss. And then somebody goes over and is like, check his pulse, Yugi. And then oh my God, he has no pulse. That's something I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm looking forward to tackling the scene where it's got Weevil and Yami on top of the train. Because that's kind of a famous scene. That's Yu-Gi-Oh's equivalent of over 9,000, essentially. There's been so many memes based on that whole sequence. But I'm looking forward to evil Yami, well, not evil Yami, but like crazy Yami, who's lost Yugi and everything. I'm looking forward to playing around with that, and darts in general. I'm looking forward to having darts be a regular character. Main. Somebody who hasn't asked a question. Yes, right on the second row. Yeah. Second row, sorry. Second row, sorry. We'll do you next.
We get a preview of Crazy Yami.
Oh. I haven't really put much thought into it. I know I did Season 0 Yami, who, the way I kind of conceived Season 0 Yami and the abridged version I did was, he's kind of like a crazy game show host. Psychotic game show host. some of that. I can give you a little bit of both, if I can think of anything. With season 0, Yami, it's basically like garbage day. What was it? Ushio, baby. How's it hanging? Get it? Because you're gonna die. With Crazy Yami from season 4, he's basically like, it's just not your day. That's an actual line from the dub. He's basically a darker version of Dark Yugi. It's a darker version of Dark, as said in the English Yami.
He's only wearing black till they find a new darker colour.
Yes. Yes, on the 3rd row, because obviously.
Are you aware I've played the PS2 games of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Roses and Monster Coliseum? Because Duelist Roses is crazy.
I haven't. I know that it's basically like
It came in the 8th as Yugi.
yeah, it was like history. Huh?
Not the 8th,
But it's like historical figures with the Yu-Gi-Oh characters. They're introducing themselves as those characters. It's like if you played Sonic and The Secret of the 8 Rings or whatever, and they're like, and Knuckles is like, I'm Sinbad or whatever he said he was. It's like, no, you're Knuckles, man. Oh hey! Problem is, I'm moving to America. I can't use them on an American PS2. But if you guys,
Take English one with you.
wait, what?
Take your English one with you. Just get an adapter cable. Come back to England.
Everybody wait.
I have limited luggage spaces. You know what? I'll play it before I leave. I'll put off everything else. I'll play it.
Do let's play.
I'll do my best. Thank you so much. Wait, was that the setup? Were you setting that up?
No, that was just pure.
What the?
That's very
To give these to me? Oh. Thank you so much.
She just tried it.
You know, the policeman's left. We don't have to talk about doing criminal activity.
If you only get two of the years, you can easily reply us anyway, so technically if you're not doing it.
Yeah.
I'd love to stand up in court. So do the thing to the thing. We've all done something like that.
Doctor, you married over
If we ever get married in America, we know how to play PS2 games. What was the... Have I ever played it? No, I haven't, but obviously... Go ahead.
This one is just the English Keith.
Oh, yeah.
In Lancashire. Right at the back, you look very excited to say something.
Yeah.
Oh, you were just standing up to let them move past the
Just...
Oh, go ahead.
Thinking back, thing is, the colour's been in a load of episodes, but it's been a while since, well, me personally has ever heard Bakota when he was innocent, when he was that whiny pansy. We miss him.
You missed me. I'm kind of in a coma right now. When I wake up, I'll be eating lots of food.
I saw a hilarious macro recently, which had like, you know how they have those macros where it's like da 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 da, and then something funny at the bottom. And it's like describing something that's happening and then something completely inappropriate at the bottom. Just showing what the character's doing. It's got Rio, you know,
Little Rio.
and he's like sitting in a room, like stuffing his face, and it's from the final sequence of season 5 where they're on their way to the destined duel, you know, where Yami's going to be sent to the afterlife, and it says something along the lines of like friend is traveling to the fated place to travel to the afterlife and be lost forever. Stuff your face full of food. Something like that. Hello.
There.
How's it going? It's alright. But I don't know. He shows up and he's like stuffing his face with bananas and dripping milk at the end of season 3. Oh, season 3.
And he's basically like, oh, hello, I'm cute now.
I was always cute. We just don't talk about it. Yeah. What time is it?
10 past 4.
Oh, I got a new message from you. You were at the Steam Club.
Yeah,
That was an hour.
just let us
But you know where it is now.
Yes. Just take it.
We've got an hour, I think. Is it an hour?
Yeah.
Excellent. Anything else you guys want to ask? You guys can ask characters questions. You guys can ask anything you want, like be really personal. Because it's the last Q&A I'll be doing in England potentially. So maybe I'll be back. I don't know.
Yay!
Next to the Misty.
Where did the idea to give you the part of Freezer in the Dragon Ball Z abridged thing come from?
It's a good question. I actually heard via my good friend Kerbifer, if any of you know him, he animated the Leather Pants video and all sorts of different things. He told me that they were considering me for Captain Ginyu.
Ooh.
You guys haven't seen the video where I auditioned for Captain Ginyu?
Yeah. I basically did this. It wasn't very good.
But they liked what I did with Frieza in that sequence because I actually had Scott Kazuneko, the director of Team 4-Star, linked me to a clip where Frieza and Ginyu were having a conversation. It's the one where he's like,
Having these balls gives me a pleasant feeling. I want to caress them, or whatever it was.
and they liked what I did with Frieza, and so they were like, can you just do an audition where you play Frieza and not Ginyu? Because we like what you did with Frieza a lot. And so I said, okay, and I recorded the bit where he meets the Namekian village, and he introduces himself to them, and it was more littlekuriboh style scene than the Team 4-Star style scene. They liked what I was doing. They were like, yeah, you can be Frieza. That's it. And I hate to say it, I've always wanted to say this on a panel, but I hate to say it kind of makes me sound like a huge egomaniacal douche, Spencer. But,
They'll kill you!
You're gonna want that off.
yes, I want all references to the SS. I always wanted to say this. I always thought it was appropriate that the only way that the idea that Team 4-Star had basically cast it the way a bridging sort of worked, because originally there was littlekuriboh on his own, and this is me looking at it from an outside perspective. littlekuriboh on his own became this huge thing, okay? Not literally. It became this huge thing and dominated the internet. I don't know, whatever. And then this group of people sort of fly in and they fight together and they defeat him and become better than him. And you could have that be Frieza and then the what do you call them? The Z fighters showing up. In my opinion, it was kind of like Frieza is like littlekuriboh and the Z fighters are Team 4-Star and they have to unite to defeat me. I don't know. I always thought that was a cute way of looking at it. Huh?
Defeat means friendship.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Friendship again. But what was the question? how did I get to be the role of Frieza? That's basically how it happened. Vidar is me. Any other questions? Somebody from this side. Yes. I want to sign it absolutely, but you want to ask me a question while I'm signing?
It was on the. What's your favourite character to play on Left 4 Dead 2?
My favourite infected to play on Left. Just here, anyone? Hold up, Steve. My favourite infected to play as. I like the. I mean, it's fun to be a boomer, even if it's suicidal. But I really like the smoke because I get to just stand on top of the roofs and wait for somebody to show up and ruin their day.
It's cocky.